Afaya ebyo byesembayo ne batandike. Kutandika kulala ani kulina abaana bato nebayinza finals ebyafaayo bimu babuze sekondari yabimanyi yangoyo ye anoonyereza okunoonyereza namu wakati babuze yesikolwa omwana owakweka Christmas ayemyaka 14 yonka erubuto akazaalwa mu kyalo n'amasula kandi Mugisa Herbert akazaalwa mu kyalo bakweta n'amasula kandi asobole kubalayikira n'akola surprising breakthrough n'ateera abantu omwana asiku bikozere Mugisa Herbert isire nasobola kubalayikira a very good performance what I call a great performance nasobola kuba n'abalayikira in the books and the records of full football in our country, Uganda. And okwanituka FAROUK yes sir. And nazana ike pool players, I think nazana ike pool club Mumba or Kampala and management here, the prime shooters, every goal, management here, the extra pass, Nagaba, Yuklava, Nazadera, the mix. Watch out now, after the second time, Okumagambia, Okunagereza, not of the right of Syria. Ekindi ekya otuuma salungu akasangirawo kapito asopulu otapira zikapito tonight otapira wao aba prime shooters bagamba ija tukadiki kale ambo ya Kipre gendo kumusaidia this the finals the finals yes, the finals are all out. We see the players lagging, Mugisa lagging, FAROUK also lagging, and the finals that we give after the session, Mr. Robert Arali. family ya FAROUK wazana wali kuwa the finals sio FAROUK na Mukisa nawe wakitumia yoka leo akazaba uchawi cha n'abasura sio aishitebe kandi asohora kwa mkuru wa mwaka kandi katika record performance ya Mani no performance Malaysia akivolviwa uunga kwa sikia Ebasohora kuba Naija na Zanabu mwokozo ya FAROUK dokuzana wakulu now sitting at Rising Stars in the names of Mukisa and the world is watching this young star of FAROUK at the place. So here is TOPPA FAROUK 20 years on country and then on Yoka now in the finals of this very first or EK but currently managed by four class and the information about next season will be when we start the season and it's really the very officially declared in the national team. For the letter four is not after the little so we feel like I can't go for you my policy. Yes, Daniel Randy abakabuzi oluzano kutandikire muzano kutandikire sanzino ababuuza oluzano finals akusinga muzano guno agenda n'emulyoneemu owakabiri atonda mitwalo 5 muzano gwa maanyi okubasobola kweka ekyakaino kubategeeza abantu so Mumba versus Mukisa for the finals waliposobola kuwapika kurudi tena we can finish Facebook, we can finish YouTube. Kwa ya kusafiri ala South Africa, ala Zimbabwe, Nairobi, Kenya, Tanzania, wana barabara kwa ya that's a big proposal. All you have to do is the affair of the machine. We took a one. So goes for it. He wasn't too far away from it. Just like to see someone go for it. Next one visit against his young when somebody has a break at once and secure the goals, he gets a B, and typically we call it the one visit. The one visit fish.
This more crowds. Practice the section behind the goal. That was the moment for West Ham to win this. It's a draw for West Ham United. Their third in succession. West Ham the opportunity to win it late on. Spurs can now turn
The shortest to mine is TOPPA losing. They carry it.
coming out of one top flight for one.
Senior umpire from Loro. Honorable Chief of the Right, Mr. One, officiating that end. Afro, the famous player, that's not so. Honorable Chief of the Right, all those ones are in the game of pool. And then one day, after watching that team was saying, I should go for the community. Without thanking our TV is now available. Most welcome, sir. Yes. It was a very Mumba. It was going to make an apple, and a green apple that he missed. So, it's so far so good that in the issue of this tournament, we not some good statistics, so the apple. Very appreciate I see other emotions these are the finals of you see, this one is second edition and the second edition of this tournament, sponsored by other than Alani Karinda, the proprietor of this place. So don't take it for granted. Mr. Alani, thank you very much for all this happening.
Now, if you have any doubts in as regards the ability of Ugandan pool to produce genuine superstars, this match is your answer. If you have any doubt in the quality of Ugandan pool, in the depth of Ugandan pool players, how many top players, how many of them are able to cancel out each other in tournaments at any level, and how many of them are young, how many of them are good at each respective age group, this match, this tournament is your answer. This is the start of the final. The tournament is dubbed the Labor Day 64-man competition that has been organized for the last 2 days here at Grafton Gardens in Fort Portal, the Midwestern district of Uganda. The whole of 64 players, mostly from the Western district of Fort Portal, but also other players from the districts of Hoima, Masindi, Mbarara, Bundibujo, Kabarole, and as far as Kampala have been in participation. As for Kampala, 7 players did travel, especially on Friday afternoon, including these two, but other two, including Rashid Wagaba and Abubakar Nakabali Pacquiao, also Kalib Mahiri, as well as Moses Omara, and then the media man you are listening to, who did travel to come and be part of this competition that is being organized by the Toro Pool Players Association, the body that is responsible for governing the sport on behalf of the Police Station of Uganda in the region of Fort Portal. This district is part of the Toro Kingdom. I'm speaking now about geographical location. It is found right on the slopes of Mountain Rwenzori, one of the highest mountains on the African continent, and the nights can really mean to be cold. And yes, this match is between two very talented youngsters. One of them is this guy. I will call him a boy that is playing Herbert Mukisa. His opponent is FAROUK Mutumba. Now this 14-year-old is having a 19-year-old in FAROUK Mutumba as an opponent in the final, in which they are racing to 9, and the match is being timed to not more than 75 minutes. To present you this final in audio and video, my name is Simon Peter Chove. Once again, this match is being streamed live on two platforms: Facebook stream, Break and Finish Live; YouTube stream, Break and Finish Live. Both streams have a horizontal picture with the same exact commentary. And again, because of music now that is being played at the background, you may probably hear some of it. I have applied a background noise filtering microphone purposely to keep the streaming platforms safe from music copyright infringement. Therefore, you may not hear the audio very clear as it would have been on a normal microphone. Nonetheless, it is better than a risky page. With 3 frames played, it is FAROUK Mutumba 2 and Herbert Mukisa 1. Race to 9, 75 minutes. Final. Live commentary proceeding shortly.
Shot by Ferguson, in by the air, cleared by Savona. Duranda again. TOPPA. Let's sweep again. Here, defeated Milandia. Backfish Ginter. Extra anytime goal from that man there. Suini, the top scorer. And the opening point here. Kamiani, from Blair. He's away from Blair. Kamiani to reverse. Renato Vega has to continue.
Also, giocare pace e se non costo dell'Africa poi disappointing.
Taking shot here, Kamiani delivers, they're queuing up at the back post. Anything on his hit, so it was
this is the old thing local players, including my own new chance players. Don't watch and do the right. See a video, make
In the meantime, my apologies most especially for those of you who are watching on YouTube. The video has started with a little bit of buffer in it. It's nothing to do with the streamer or the commentator. It's the quality of network at the time. I am having big hope that it will be rectified automatically as time goes on. The Facebook stream from where I'm watching is flawless and neat. I did change the streaming position of mine simply because the former place where I was streaming from was a passage of service providers and customers, and most of the time there are people passing right in front of the camera. It simply doesn't look neat and professional. Also, in comparison to the source of light at the venue, you can see, in my opinion, clearly that the video looks brighter in terms of light. What is also brighter is Farouk Mutumba's attacking style. He's starting off the better player, both in the mind and in the hands, as he now extends his leads by 3 frames to 1. Once again, Farouk Mutumba 3, Herbert Mokisa 1, rest 9.
Yeah. Inside the press, we have TOPPA, who has managed to win Rashid. It is 3-1, October 3, and August 1. Atamadile Mutumba, August with black, then August with white. August with black and white is set, and the white and F. Abanyarwanda hano barasapotinga Conference League tubatumbiriye ku bashyira ku nsebeza batera ndetse hano kuri kayibando rero bagamba tokundira mwa bawutiza kukohereza kandi kafai kumfora manage good afternoon arms. Thank you very much for each and everything. Whenever we come here, we get drinks, we get eats, so thank you very much. Keep it up. The waitress team also, thank you very much. We don't take it for granted, madam, for moving up and down, serving us. We salute you and we give you respect for that. Hey, okay. Finish. Pass to the customers. Then actually then. Now,
thank you, Master Dennis Queenie. Kutokea kwa masabu extra people with dona michezo za broken arm staffing kinyo vyokunywa na beers za uchipa wines and spirits za uchipa kandi na chai nayo anakile chario kama chapas wajijua meza wajijua uyo everything is in plenty. Basas providers need look at service team also want to order out.
Those of you who are watching on YouTube, maybe you can lower your video resolution to a lower resolution. If in the next 1 to 3 minutes it fails, then I will have to change the streaming position, or I may have to restart the video, unless you advise me otherwise.
This was not all. Please, hopefully the atom of the way get to up to the day. I just go. Yes. Somebody tell them about police. Yeah. Hopefully the atom. Yeah. October, I never zinya. Okay, sir, I demo. Yeah. Why waliwo ne mane paka ya yao ainabu
But in case you've been watching on YouTube and you find it a little bit foreign, you may as well have to seek refuge on the Facebook stream, which is flawless.
why the figures of the tournament
FAROUK Mutumba is seemingly running away with the final, at least going by what we are seeing in the first 6 frames of the match. Both of them, by the way, I will say that they are still based, and this tournament has been so special and so unique and will live for a long time in all our memories, because it is that tournament where the 2 youngest players in the competition are reaching the final. It is a big statement of availability of talent in Ugandan pool, and you have a reason to worry. FAROUK Mutumba on song. Much as Herbert Mukisa seems to be having lion's share of fans at the venue, they are pretty much appreciating each and every shot that is being taken by FAROUK, who will be rolling back to the corner pocket on the top left to lead now by 5 frames to 1 in a race to 9. Once again, FAROUK 5, Herbert 1, race to 9.
Rest tonight. It is not yet over until it is over. Yes. Ganda you are. Ganda. Ganda Titi. Ganda.
Now the history that is standing in this match, each one of these boys is in the way of the other, because either of them have never won an open comp. With an open comp, meaning a comp that maybe invites 64 players like this one, with nobody being restricted to participate. Yes, both of them have won a few, but those that they've been winning have been underage, either underage competitions where players who are over some kind of age, maybe over age of 17, over age of 19, have not been accepted to participate, or those that have been having seclusion of players who make the Ugandan national pool team. Each of them has won a few, but for an open comp, none of them has ever won any. This one will be history in the making for either FAROUK or Herbert, but by the current score and by the level of play of both of these players, clearly it could be FAROUK. He's way older than Herbert by the whole of 6 years. Maybe signs that the age gap between the players may be starting to show off. When you are a boy, as talented as you may be, you are a boy. Some of the things can only come with time. For instance, how much you can be able to withstand fatigue. That when you do not train, that one comes naturally. How much you can endure a long race, it can come with training, but also it comes naturally with time. He is playing the final, Herbert, at the lowest level of all matches he has played in this competition. For many, he was probably the best player by the semi-final stage. But also FAROUK has been shooting very well, most especially in the semi-final and the quarter-finals. He only came short when he took on a guy called Awin in the round of last 16. No-namer, he's the pool technician at the venue, doesn't play the sport very competitively, and yet he almost took down FAROUK because it was race to 5 in 45 minutes. The time elapsed at 3-all, and it's from 3-1 down. He was able to equalize and then take the match to penalties, which he won. We have just seen another of Herbertness. Things that he normally does with skill, but sometimes with a little stroke of luck, as well as a little bit of genius. He has risen his hand in acceptance that he needed a little bit of more luck than genius in potting the last red. Now he will be cutting the black to the corner pocket on the top left of the yellows. It is a miss. I even think it was the wrong choice of a shot, because he was always safer with the more direct shot. Potting balls off the others, maybe that is a shot you will play as the only option you have on the table, because it is normally the more difficult routine. And that shot he has missed, Herbert, in my opinion, is a brief summary of what his match in the final has been, at least so far.
Matia kitinda anayeyi amsamaji kwa kagamba nange bikorora kutakushika ukora cha ndicho emeje lero unagago uriwe ni kukuru kwa wajenge kufanya warafu ndakugomezani.
I'm just having hope that the YouTube video stabilizes once and for all. The Facebook video is neat. Farouk's attacking pattern has so far been even neater. Now he's on 4 yellows. All of them, at least by the level of his attacking play in the final so far, are pretty much finishable. He has been very well composed so far. He's seemingly not just the more mature player, but demonstrating it even on the table. He is a player. As teammates with his current opponent right now, but they play with the Iple Billiards Pool Club in the Ugandan Pool League. Last time out that I was checking, their team was playing in the Ugandan Pool League and they were leading against the team that is topping the table, that is Roxbury. I am not well aware of what the final results have been. What I'm aware of is that the boys are sorting out each other, and it is Farouk who is sorting out his friend and teammate more effectively so far. He may have to contemplate putting the yellow ball near the center pocket on the right to the corner pocket onto the top right, because it naturally gives him white for the last yellow towards the corner pocket in the top left, but it is risky. That's why he may have to contemplate instead having a sharp cut of that same yellow to the center pocket on the right. He has to avoid contact between white and yellow. Contact is avoided, however, white ball maybe actually wanted the contact between white and yellow for the white to push the yellow a little bit further towards the pocket. He may now have to play defense. He has played defense and it is successful defensive play. Herbert is once again in trouble. If he goes 6 frames to 1 down, it will be very unlikely that he will be making a comeback against a player as good as Farouk. By the way, there is more action tomorrow. This boy that is trying to find black off the 2 cushions will be facing off with Ivan Morunji. He misses the black off the cushions. He fouls. Chance for Farouk to win S6. He has won frame number 6 Farouk by Herbert conceding the frame. After 7 frames on the table, it is Farouk Mutumba 1. Sorry, Farouk 6 and Herbert 1. Very proudly donning the black shirt with the wording Prime Shooters. Prime Shooters is his management team, and I know that you are watching this match with a very big smile on your face, Mr. Innocent Kule, who is also the manager of Prime Shooters Pool Club in the district of Mityana in central Uganda. These 2 players in the meantime will be part of
that's the challenge now. But congratulations to Mary Tiger. He played on the center table yesterday against Carolina, and abakagisibe mu mitandiro ya Canada basobole kubanga mulora ne abetega na milolo kona rudiki na mbili ali omugambire.
I was just saying that both of these players will be part of the Timber Knockout Pool Carnival, one of the biggest ever competitions that the African continent will ever have seen. Hundreds of the best players from the African continent will be gathering in Eldoret City in Kenya, my neighbor Kenya, and they will be shooting out for a prize fund of 25,000 US dollars. That is very good money. One of them, whoever it will be that will win the competition, will be walking home very happily with 11,600 US dollars. It could be Farouk, it could be Herbert, it could be one of 190 other players from Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi, South Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Eswatini, and any other country in between, because the registration is open for all. But these two have already registered. Herbert will be participating in an international competition for the very first time in his career. For Farouk, it will be a second, because he was part of the Grand Open Championship in the same country, where he reached the round of last 32, coming only one position short of the prize money. Actually, it was round of last 64. I remember him losing out by a decider to fellow Ugandan Simon Nobola, the computer, in the final. But now he should be having it in his mind what he's going to be doing with the $300 that he's more likely than not winning in the next few minutes. He fouls. Herbert not only has to win this ongoing frame, he has to win it very quick, because he's not only 5 frames down, he is also having a ticking clock right against his favor. But I have to say that I admire the relative mental strength. Being as young as he is, then you are able to sustain a final. Even when you're down, you are able to produce some good shots. You still have it in yourself. You know that you can put up this fight. Even a player against a player as good as Farouk, at least Herbert is clearly getting to win a second, as long as he rolls the black to the corner pocket on the top left. It is Herbert Makisa 2 and Farouk Mutumba 1. Sorry, Herbert Makisa 2 and Mutumba 6 in a race to 9 for the trophy.
Yeah, race to 9. Akubaja Rwenda Rwanda. Oye, Mukaka, oye, English. Now we have it. It's not yet over. I have never seen a player having 10, somebody having 3, rest 11, and that one of 3 more. Yeah, we have it. So it is not yet over until it is over.
For the YouTubers, I am going to restart your video. Therefore, the YouTube stream is going momentarily off for the duration of this frame. By the start of the next frame, I believe you will be having a more clear video live. I'm sorry, YouTubers, I'm going offline.